Symposium of Art, Craft and Design 2021 organized by the Silpakorn Universities in collaboration between the Faculty of Painting, Sculpture and Graphic Arts, Faculty of Decorative Arts, and also Faculty of Literatures, Faculty of Music. Yeah, we are organizing these symposiums. Actually, the previous symposiums was continued by the Akadesa. The Akadesa is stand for the Art, Craft and Design in Southeast Asia, organized by the Indonesia Institute of the Art Yogyakarta and the University Technology Mara from Malaysia and Indonesia. So Silpakorn is also a part of them. We are spin-off this kind of the collaborations to expanding our collaboration for institutions and the artists. Yes, and yes, we have also the themes to talk to discuss with is during the pandemics we have a very difficulty of situation, so we are looking for how the artists, designers or craftsmen will make art in these situations, and how we make art together during this pandemics. Yes, it may be a long distancing, or it may be trying to collaboration in the different format. So this is also our result, that this is the way that we are making art together. Yeah, and today we are hosting a very honorable speakers. Yes, I would like to hand in this stage to Associate Professor Jakapan Vilasini-kun, to introduce today's lectures. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I forgot to introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Virawat Siliwesamat. I am assistant professor at the Faculty of Decorative Arts. Yeah, Deputy Dean of Research and International Affairs, and also I would say a managers of the arcade projects. Yeah, thank you very much. So Ajahn Jakapan, please. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Virawat. Good afternoon, friends, professors, students in Thailand and overseas. Here is live at Arcade Symposium. Welcome to the lecture series on the glass art to celebrate the International Year of Glass 2022, officially declared by the United Nations. The lecture today is organized by Sawanya Chantalasamai, Head of the Glass Studio, Faculty of Painting, Sculpture and Graphic Arts, Silpakorn University, and I, Jakapan Vilasini-kun, will be your moderator today. I would like to thank, first of all, the Artistic Glass Working Group, Region 16, and the Australian Association of Glass Artists of Glass for link this lecture to international glass community and put this lecture series into the international program. As I mentioned, this is the program to celebrate International Year of Glass 2022. If anyone of you are interested in program of the next year international program, you can check into website outglass.org. So there will be the link to the program for the next year. And the Year of Glass that coming, Silpakorn University and Arcade Symposium will do more program for you in the next year. It is my pleasure to have Osamu and Yumiko Noda as a speaker today. They have worked in glass more than 40 years, and I will not spend long time introduce Yumiko and Osamu. I think Yumiko and Osamu, what I want to address is Yumiko and Osamu played an important role, not only Japanese glass art, but also international glass art as well. And today, what we want to stress is how Yumiko and Osamu bring art activity, glass activity into high level of glass practice, as well as sustainable, as well as glass program to communities, urbanization, revitalization. I think I give you right now, Yumiko and Osamu, please. Yumiko and Osamu.
Okay. Thank you for inviting us to join your program. ありがとうございます。
聞こえてんのかな？あ、聞こえてんの。Thank you very much. I'm so to be here.
So I am Osamu, director of the Niijima Glass Art Center.
And I'm vice director of the Niijima Glass Art Center, Yumiko Noda.
So we have working as a glass artist, also operating a glass art center for 33 years. We are getting older.
Okay, can I begin?
So, shall we start?
For Yumiko and Osamu, what I would like to mention is what you have seen today is Yumiko and Osamu in the studio at Niijima Glass Art Center. And Glass Art Centers of Niijima is away in the island, away from Tokyo. I think Yumiko and Osamu will tell you more detail on what is Niijima Glass Art Center. And I give you I hand the program to you. Please start, Yumiko and Osamu, please.
Okay.
We try.
Thank you very much, Jakadan.
Okay. Shall we start now?
じゃあ、
Yes, please.
じゃあ始めましょう。
So, first of all, we'd like to show our slides and movies first. 俺たちの可愛いぜ。映ってる？
じゃあこれはも
Okay.
う、じゃあここでもうこっちを出して、この
So
こっちをいっぱいに。
I like to show our location where we live. So this is Japan, you know. Tokyo. Now we are here in Niijima. Is located about 160 kilometers south from Tokyo. So we have access by airplane 3 times a day usually. It takes about 40 minutes by small airplane, only 70 passengers. 動かないね。
行かないよ、次。あ、来た来た。
So this is the airplane. So Niijima is a kind of a long island, 44.5 kilometer wide, 11.5 kilometer long. It is such a small island. So this is the Niijima village. We have about 2,800 people living. なんで戻るのこれ。
今戻ってない、戻ってない。進んで。はい。大丈夫、
So
大丈夫。
this is a glass art center. We are working here. You can see the island of Shikine-jima next to us. It takes 10 minutes by boat. So
進んで。
we would like to show you a video that Japanese government made for us.
Only 4 minutes.
It just 5 minutes.
それを押せばいい。
A brief flight from Tokyo carries us into another world. From the giant metropolis to the unspoiled beaches of Niijima Island takes just 40 minutes. Niijima is famous for its world-class surfing. It's a small island with a population of about 2,300. Stone is the main building material here, and it's used for sculpture too. This is a rare kind of volcanic rock called Koga stone. It's found only here on Niijima and on the Italian island of Lipari. Soft and easily workable, yet resistant to heat and acid, it's been used for building throughout history. The south of the island is home to a famous glass art centre. Here they pulverize Koga stone into a fine sand, the raw material for glass making. The result is called Niijima glass, which is naturally coloured olive green. This beautiful hue is the result of a chemical reaction that occurs when the iron in Koga stone melts. The first person to produce glass from Koga stone was Osamu Noda. Now 65, he was born on the island. At age 26, while at university in the United States of America, he won first prize in a national contest for glasswork students. Hearing about Noda's growing international reputation as an artist, his island home asked him if he would help find a way to use Koga stone to make glass. Of course, I'd been familiar with Koga stone ever since I was a child on the island, but it had never occurred to me before that you could melt it to make glass. At that time, concrete was taking over as the main building material on Niijima, and demand for Koga stone had dropped sharply. The islanders were looking for new ways to use their stone. Noda decided to return home and use his glassworking skills for the island. Back on Niijima, Noda and his wife Yumiko set up a workshop. It took them 10 years of experiments to find the best way to make glass from Koga stone. But since then, they have produced a large number of works. It's like interacting with a living thing. The slightest change produces a different reaction. For an artist, Koga glass is a very appealing material to work with. Noda finds inspiration for his works in the natural scenery of Niijima. He's fascinated by the way it constantly changes. It's all the same ocean, but seen from different places, the colour can be so different. I discover something new in the ocean every day. This work represents a wave. By purposefully creating irregularities and distortions, Noda makes the light reflect in every direction, the way a real moving wave does. Noda's art has gained a worldwide reputation. These days, Niijima attracts glass artists from all parts of the globe. Noda also teaches the island's youngsters, aiming to ensure a future for Niijima glassworking. You can only learn these techniques here on Niijima. I'm very grateful for the chance to study. My aim is to develop a craft with deep roots in this island. To exaggerate a bit, I'm trying to establish a culture of glassmaking here. I see glass as a common language that can link Niijima with artists around the world. Niijima glass, an art form that's gaining this small island a worldwide reputation.
Thank you. So we're going to talk more about our glass center and the Niijima glass. So this is a Koga stone. This Koga stone has excellent water resist retention and filtration properties and provide an abundant and clean water throughout the year, even on remote islands. It is also fire resistant, earthquake resistant, acid resistant, and sound absorbent, and it has an excellent insulation and workability. So we use this material on the roof of the house, walls, and tiles. So you can see Kogasaki Stone Mountain behind the glass center. So this is the place, the digging place of Kogaseki, Koga Stone. So now you can see our product. We're making this production work for Niijima local people or tourists. And sometimes we got the mission works, making trophies for Niijima local government events or Tokyo government events also. So I will show you our glass center. Here is the entrance hall. We have a gallery space. This is the production work. We are making many kinds of tablewares and objects. So this is our hot shop. We have two melting furnaces and two glory halls and 5 annealing kilns and some of the cold working machines. So this is a furnace built up with the Koga stone because of insulation. And it's very soft and cut very easily. So this is a new furnace upcoming soon. He is cutting the stone with a simple tool. So this is a brand new furnace. We have been using almost for 30 years last time. We have a Niijima Glass Art Museum next to the Glass Center. I designed and made this object for the Glass Museum. Sometimes we have a guest from the mainland, like the government of Tokyo. This is Koike. She visited 2 years ago. So we sometimes have a summer sale and winter sale for local people. We are trying to bring more people to visit the Glass Center. So now we're going to show activities for Niijima kids and people. Let's see. 画面が出ない。So this is a casting work. Elementary school students visited our glass center to have an experience with the glass. This is a sand casting works for first grade and second grade. Make the mold for sand casting. They made sand mold by clay and cardboard. It's very simple. They made them at school, then they bring to cast them. So they are so cute and nice. We use Koga stone sand for sand casting. So upper grade students learn the fusing and sandblasting also. So they enjoying a lot and their works is wonderful. So you can see their faces so, let's say, just concentrate their own work. And this is a high school student learn glass blowing. I let them to design their own shape. And our staff helps to make it. Their works are wonderful, so different. sometime at the festival, I brought instructors to the high school student to see more international artists' work. I want them to open their eyes and mind. Sometimes demos. So we have a quite commission works from local government and also Tokyo Metropolitan Government. This is a trophies for soccer, Island League Winners Trophy. So this is the chest plates for classroom at high school. We just into the cardboard plate, then sandblasted deeply and painted it on that plate. So this is the ball of cast. I think you can see the texture of the bottom. Also writing outdoor at the park. It's a quite heavy cast piece put together with silicone glue. This is a blown piece for museum. And every year we made these trophies. Tokyo Anime Award. Government of Tokyo gave the winner of the Anime Award winners. So I designed this trophy and making still there. So now I'm showing my own work. I graduated at Tamado University, where they started the first class program in Japan. So I was a kind of a first student, and Yumiko is a second student. This is my RE piece. Just I could blow a small thing and put together bubbles, cut, sandblasted, and sometimes I used colors. It's a very simple one. After marriage with the Yumiko, we went to Illinois State University. Professor Joe Meyer is teaching there. We met him in Kyoto in 1978. They had a World Craft Council. Joe is the director of glass division in the United States. I like his pieces very much. That's why we are there. So we have a Danish student, Canadian student, and I received a Marshall Durrani Picture Art Award. Illinois State Art Department choose one of the best students every year. And I got some amount of money and exhibition. Here's the exhibition. These works I call Wave 4. Maybe it's image from Niijima that I grew up. Blown and cast base put together to create kind of a wave moving forward. During the summertime, we went to a picture glass school in Seattle. We got a lot of learning with international well-known glass artists all over the world. Bertil Wallin from Swedish and Murano Linotari Pietra and Dale Chifuri, Klaas Moe from Australia, Richard Maituna from Netherlands, and October and Rivensky from Czech. And we also invited to teach at Prusak Glass School 2 times. This is a great school to be able to exchange and also, learning a lot of different things, not only technical, culture, and different world. So I got some idea starting at Illinois State and Bishop. And I'd like to have this situation, this kind of the place to be able to learn together and exchanging. So now I'm showing to my technique that I discovered. This is a very simple process, but I'm enjoying this. Just clipped the edge of the blown piece. Something like this, drinking glass. Also this one. Heated up the body of a glass blown piece. Oh, sorry. I poked inside of the body of blown glass. It's a very tricky one, but it makes a very nice surface. The Niijima glass is so strong enough and very shiny surface. Niijima glass is a volcanic stone glass made by crashing coke stone, which was created by a steam explosion adding 20% soda ash and melting it at 1400 degrees Celsius. The aluminum, potassium, iron, and other oxides metals contained and makes the soda glass hard, glossy, strong, and chemically stable. Niijima glass, a natural colored glass with a warm olive color. It's truly a gift of the volcano. This is a sake cup, sake saucer. I call this series of glass tsukime, where I received the Omotenashi Selection 2021 award this year. So now I'm showing other technique for the using hand. So I call this technique tebineri. So it's time to take a look at the Yumiko's demo.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
画面を切り替えたの？
いや、
切り替えてないんだよ。切り替えないよ。はい。Now you can see another camera, you know.
Bottom part of the wave vessel. 次でじゃあ。
ここに見えてんだよね。So you can see the Yumiko's, she's making the bottom piece, and assistant Shun is making a top part. They're going to be connected together. So Yumiko heated up the tip of the bronze work. Maybe next reheating, they are going to join together.
はい。
So glass blowing is so important, right timing and good assistant. Okay. Make your fingers. Okay, good. Now, knock it off just top part. She needs to
それでこっち
reheat
側
the
の
piece because the glass is getting colder. So we need a reheat sometime.
Osamu, excuse me, Osamu.
Yeah.
Can you
Yes.
stop sharing so the Yumiko can go on the screen? So if you not stop sharing, Yumiko cannot go on the other screen.
Okay.
Thank you.
戻したの？いいよ。俺のはこれ。今どっちを見せてるの？ユミコンだよ。 画面どっちが見えてんだかわかんないんだけど。ここだよね。いや、そこには映らないの。いや、違う違う違う。映らないの。うん。それが分かれば。Now Yumiko is trying to open. So we sometimes use a torch to keep the temperature evenly. This is a glory hole to reheat the piece. So always we have to keep the pipe, otherwise glass it's falling down. Not too hot. We have to see the right temperature. We need experience with hot glass. That is a difficult point to be able to study glass blowing, but it's fun. Now, getting wider opening. Turn the pipe and pushing a little bit using torch. So when we make the complicated glass piece, we need assistance like this. So working together.
ありがとう。
I think this is a good for young
ま
people
だまだ大丈夫、まだ大丈夫。ありがとう。
because we can communicate without word. I think this is a great thing for glass blowing, learning, and experience. So that's why I recommend the
そろ
student
そろこっち
to
上げ
work
てくれ。
with glass blowing,
ありがとう。
teamwork. You can see the glass is wider because of hot. You can see the color is so hot. Okay, almost. Now you can see the patterns that Yumiko created. He made a bottom piece and a top piece before the blowing this time. She prepared 2 pieces before
ちょっと出して。
and
大丈夫ありがとう。
she picked up from the kiln 2 different pieces together. heating up. And she's trying to wider opening. It's coming. Okay.
เอาตัวเลขออกเป็นเว้นวรรคเขาให้รวมกันเนี่ยทั้งกี่ภารกิจเนี่ยไม่น้อยกว่า10
So she makes sure
ね、これでいこうかしらね。
the temperature and the balance of the piece. Bottom piece and top.
Sorry for interrupt you. Can you
Couple.
stop sharing your screen first? So Yumiko screen can be enlarged.
Bottom piece, bottom part is getting colder. That's why she's trying to use the torch. We need the even heating. Always see the temperature of the surface.
はい。Okay, I changed my assistant and I'm gonna make a shape top of it.
So this is a final step. Yumiko ready to make it her shape. So she is coming.
はい、そのぐらいで OK。
It's coming.
そう、はい。
Okay.
じゃあ、
This is a glass.
はい。はい、反対。
So
はい、反対。はい、反対。
the good looks good.
はい。はい、OK。
So she needs to reheat the piece sometime to make sure. So after finishing the piece, the piece is going to be annealing kiln soon. This is rain for days. She cold. Okay, good. Now she's putting up. So assistant will catch to bring a needle.
はい、もう一回フラッシュ入ります。
そしたら俺のも入れちゃう？
次入れます。
Glass is a unique material which contradictory characteristics, allowing lights pass through, reflect, and sometimes accumulate.
はい。スタートします。
And it can be formed in a variety of ways.
ありがとう。ありがとう。
Okay.
ありがとう。
Thank you, Yumiko.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
So now I will come back my slides. こっち映さなくていいから、スライドができるよ。できるこれ。
うん。
うん。うん。 So this is a different technique I call Hebineri technique. In the hand twisting technique, the glass is wrapped and crushed like the hand twisting of Jomon earthenware, leaving textures on this inside and outside of the glass. It takes a shape. I'm searching for a way to express a simple sense of life and spirituality in the tension and dynamism of blown glass. So this is a kind of a vessel shape image from the ocean and the beach. This is a seafoam vessel I call. I use hot beads and wrapped around, then clipped. Sometimes I need a cutting to create a kind of a landscape shape. This is a pendant light.動かないんだけど。So this is a sculpture object. It was 60 or 70 centimeters high. It's a very heavy piece. 動かない。
動かないです。
So this is bronze work I called press line. I just make a very simple cylinder shape and pressed just one or two sides. This is another blown works. So I'm enjoying with the combining these techniques with blown foam to create a space and interesting forms and light. Sometimes I did the installation work. It's a wind bell. Thank you.
Recording
Hello, I'm Yumiko Noda. I'm going to introduce my work. Well, I usually start making sheet of glass. It's called randel. And at first, I want to explain from this. And this time, I usually use two colored rod. This time, enamel white and red. This is a short video how to make the randel. Video が出ない。At first, I take a lead from the kiln. Then my assistant melt white, and I cover white on the lead. Well, after this, I gather the glass over and over. And later take a ponte. After this, I take a ponte and spread it out. This is randel. Then my assistant put randel to the annealing kiln. Okay, this is randel from the annealing kiln. I cut by diamond foil saw with water. This is the images how I use randel and the fusing. Well, I use sandblast and take off some colors on surface and made pattern. Well, I also use randel to make bronze work. It's called roll-up. At first, I heat the glass plate in the kiln. Then, further reheated in the glory hall. When I prepare blowing pipe, my assistant reheated the plate in the glory hall. I blow it out and made a hole. Then my assistant bring me a reheated sheet of glass. I measure it. Okay, here we go. I take the randel plate on the pipe and roll it up. Put size or
ここしてる。そうそうそう。はい、この前ここに。はい、そう。はい、一番。はい、OK。はい。
and reheat it again in the glory hall and the margaret. This is Laura. It's done. I would like to show my work. This is a sake glass inspired by waves of Niijima. This piece was inspired by kimono sash and the spring breeze. I made this work with the image of spring breeze. Well, these are commission work at the front desk of the Imabari International Hotel in Japan. The title is Sea of Shikoku. Shikoku is the name of the place. Spring, summer, fall, winter. The blue piece is large fusing piece. It is about 170 centimeter high. When I go to the mainland of Japan from Niijima, I take a very small airplane, only 18 passengers. I like the view of the clouds and the sea overlapping from the plane window. I created that image. And next one is moon and shadow. And this is owl. This piece represents my favorite color of blue. Spring feast, sea and moon. Molecular cube conformation, molecular conformation. Since I was a student, I have been interested in the shape of molecular structures, which are the base of the formation of things. I created this image. This is sea breeze. This is wave vessel. This piece is inspired by the sea and waves of Niijima. I made by Laura. And this is also twilight waves. It's in the image of wave at night. Well, 2017, we were invited as instructor at BG Glass Studio. We stayed there 1 month. We met very talented young glass artists there. I taught them render making, roll-up technique, and plaster mold blowing in my workshop. 2018, first Thailand International Glass Art Festival. The first International Glass Art Festival was held in Thailand. It was a wonderful festival with artists from Australia, United States, and Japan. There was also exhibition in the department store in Bangkok. I would like to introduce the Niijima International Glass Art Festival. In the 32 years of the festival, we have had many wonderful glass artists visit us. When we started the festival in 1988, there were no internet as we know it today, and we communicate by only international telephone and facsimiles. We are not able to send good enough information to the invited artists, but the artists we met while studying in the US were very generous in their cooperation. Every year, wonderful artists came to Niijima and spread Niijima's workshop all over the world. In the 32 years of the festival, I have heard the instructor say something that made me very, very happy. She told me that Niijima's workshop are the best in the world. There are two reasons for this: the local glass resources and the wonderful assistant. The festival excellent teaching assistants are artists who participated in the festival as a student in the past, long time ago. And now, after 20 or 30 years, have become glass artists, have their own studio, teach at university and glass studios, and help us participating in festival as a teaching assistants. We are grateful to them, and we are very proud of them. This is our teaching assistant with instructor Kerry and Raven. Well, there's some instructors interview video. I would like to show you.
The Niijima Glass Festival has been a tremendous experience for us. It's been a privilege and an honor to be a part of this experience. Glass is an amazing material in that many of the artists are willing to share their knowledge. So having open exchange both on a technical and a cultural level has just been a fantastic.
This experience has touched us forever. Forever.
After being in Niijima for these past couple weeks, we feel like we have a much larger glass family now.
A beautiful big family. Thank you.
I'm amazed it's been 30 years and is still vital and creative, and how far this place has come as far as a center in the world of art. Now, everybody knows Niijima everywhere in the world. I think they all want to come.
It's such.
Niijima is pure magic, and the Glass Center is so professional and friendly. It's a wonderful combination.
The 2018, the 31st festival, we invited Professor Jagapan from Thailand as visiting artist and Ek as a BG Glass studio artist. And also 32nd, 2019 festival, we welcomed BG Glass studio glass artist Kavet as a drawing workshop student. And he was selected one of the best students in the workshop. This is a collaboration work between Maestro Salvadore and Professor Jacoban. The maestro grew Niijima glass into a copper wire sculpture created by Professor Jacoban.
Niijima Glass Art Center is full with creative and enthusiastic energies. I'm very happy to be a part of the event.
Thank you, Jacoban. This year, 33rd festival was supposed to be held in October, but was postponed due to corona problem. It will be held remotely in February next year. This will be the first time that only Japanese glass artists will participate and do the demonstration. These artists are based on the experience of participating in Niijima Festival when they were young and are now teaching workshop at their own studio and universities. Please come and see the wonderful work of the artists who have been involved in the history of Niijima Festival and continue to hold workshop today. These are all of stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Now I will move to the Osamu's work he is making. Now Osamu is making his work. He's gonna cut some place he's trying and heat it up now.
I'm going to cut the part.
Okay, our assistant Shun Takeuchi and Yoshiki Sato and also Masato Kagawa. Now Sam is going to cut some part of it.
上で半分切って下で半分切ってもいいね。上で最初切る。それで反対って言ったら下げてくれれば。はい。はい。
Wearing the heart.
はい。一回引いてきて。いいよ。一回入れて。いいよ。上でお願いします。はい。はい。はい。これで焼いてからペタペタで。はい。はいよ。はいよ。来て。 ったはいよ。はい。まだよ。いい、大丈夫、大丈夫。
切るときだけ。よしきはそっち行って。
はい。うん。次、外行くけど。うん。はいよ。はいよ。ちょっと開いてくれ。上。はい。はい。はい、もう一回お願いします。はいよ。So, I'm almost down, but I need a more. はい。はい。はい。はい。じゃあ、あ、大丈夫そう。うん、30分ぐらい。はい。It's hot. Okay. It's getting better.はい。もうあそここう丸く形だけ、うん。はいよ。じゃあちょっともうちょっと焼いて。So it's kind of difficult when I should stop the champing.
While we see
It's true.
Yumiko and Osamu demonstration,
Everyone knows.
I try to remind everyone that this is the in front of the furnace. The temperatures can up to 40 to 50
very hot.
Celsius.
はい。
And the glass itself can be up to 1,000 Celsius in the furnace, or even more than 1,000. So the
いいよ、大
temperature
丈夫だよ。
is very hot in front of the.
なんか言ってる。
ガラスがとても熱いということを言っているのかな。ちょっと奥で消えた。
Almost. One more, もうちょっとこう、こっち側に寄せたい。こっち側の形を。うん。
So I think Yumiko and Osamu almost done with his demonstrations. This is maybe to heat.
ちょっと全体も焼いてくれる。すべていい。うん。
And probably the last heat.
Yes, almost.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
The last heat of the shape.
Yes.
硬いな、まだ。クエスチョンはもう、大丈夫そうです。ちょっと一回読み上げちゃって。
こうリヒートして。
もう質問受けちゃった。はい。Okay. It's done. Yeah. これでいいと思うんだ。
So the last process will be cutting sculptures from the bowl pipe. So Yumiko and Osamu going to heat, so the temperatures of the whole sculpture can be even.
そしたら、ここに入れるから。そしたらもう入れる。
はいはい。また酸素が十分出てる。Osamu is going to knock it off the piece right now. The heated and makes the even temperature, even hot temperature. Otherwise, it's gonna crack after the needle. So they reheat and reheat again. じゃあもう次入れる？持って入れる？
そのまま。
よしき、このまま行く？でここで落とす？
そこで。よし。
じゃあ、
これは。もう OK。
So Osamu preparing to knock the piece from the pipe.
よし。じゃあ。
With one drop of waters between the pipe and the artwork. On the jack line, so and go. Big hand for Osamu.
Thank you for your watching.
Okay, お疲れ様。
ありがとう。Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for such
Thank
a
you very
wonderful.
much.
Probably may I have you both in front of us?
Yes.
I must say, I never attend the lecture and demonstration that's very energetic like this before.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I could not imagine that you demonstrate and back to focus on present your own work again. So because I know how energy you have to spend in doing the work and the heat in front of the furnace and glory hole, as I say, it is about 50 Celsius. And with the focusing and the high tension of during the work, this is what we experience from your both lecture and demonstration. Well,
Thank you very much.
I think you give us the experience that I cannot wrap up. I think I give this floor for our participant, our audience to ask you a question. I think there will be a lot of questions from friends from overseas, from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Australia. And if Thai student want to ask you a question, you can ท่านนักศึกษาไทยต้องการที่จะถามคำถามพิมพ์เข้ามาได้นะครับเดี๋ยวผมถามคำถามให้
Yeah, if you have any question, just let them to send an email.
To us.
Yeah. Is there any question, please? For me, myself, maybe I ask you the first question.
Okay.
When you start your presentation, there is one short stage that you say the beginning you need 10 years to preparing the formula of changing Koga rock into the formula of glass. I think probably you can, I imagine myself if I have to work with the natural resources and put my 10 years to only adjust the formula of that chemical, that formula, in order to do glass. I think it is a very, very hard time for and put a lot of effort. Probably you can share your experience during that 10 years because this is something I think very important and is turning point because the formula turning point for Niijima Glass Art Center. Yeah, please. Probably you can share us your experience. What you during that 10 years before you start Niijima Glass Art Center.
Let's see, 10年間。
10年間。Excuse me, could you explain that the
So
before how do you find your formula that changed the Koga rock into your glass?
That is Niijima people found it, not us. Well, the Niijima local office people.
They are searching the Kogaseki possibilities to use. So they send the Kogaseki to the institute, like the laboratory, to
in Tokyo
to find a way for making glass. So we didn't put extra thing beside the Kogaseki sand. So it's simple, but it took 10 years for use this glass because glass is usually making and mixing with their purpose. But Niijima glass is just a natural mixtured glass. So we need experience to work with that Niijima Kogaseki because of it's a natural resource. It's difficult to use that.
There is a question. There is a question in Thai. I translate for you. Where is the raw material for mixing Niijima glass? Where do you get your raw material?
We send
raw material to the company in Tokyo and mix some other things. Then they send it back to Niijima.
Yeah,
We are
they added 20% of
30.
postage with the Kogasaki sand. Yeah. That's all, yeah.
So you send the Koga sand to the company in Japan and let them mix
Let
for
them
you.
mix. Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Because they have the special, mixing process and facilities.
We don't have it
No.
in Niijima.
It's no way for us to do that. It's too busy.
นักศึกษาไทยมีคำถามไหมครับ How Metropolitan Office support you in terms of setting Niijima Glass Art Center?
Well, Metropolitan government is supporting to island. Every island got supporting from the mainland supporting, especially Tokyo Metropolitan government. It's very, biggest city. So we got many helps from them because we belong to Tokyo. Yes, Niijima belongs to Tokyo.
Yeah.
That's why they are, helping us to develop our, activities.
The other question, can you only do green color?
Well, the green natural color is our color. We can put other copper or silver or what else, can make other colors. But I love that green colors, natural colors, that a human being didn't mix. That's the Niijima story, We like to use as much as natural resource. Yeah, maybe we can put something to get more colors, but still we're enjoying the using that green color because it's so nice color.
I have a question. I have a question. The first of all, I'm so appreciate for your demonstration, and your work is so wonderful for me. I have a question about the color of the glass that come out olive green. If we mix the other color with the glass, I want to know, will the result color still have a green tone?
Green が影響するかっていうこと？
するよね。
If
Transparent だったね。
If I use the transparent glass, color glass, or translucent glass, yes, green comes up and mixed up and little bit dark. But that's why I'm using enamel white and red, very strong, not transparent color, なんだっけ、very not
thick color.
Thick, strong kind of color. In that case, it's okay, and I can use only surface of the green color. If it's not transparent, it is okay. No problem at all.
Yeah, she uses enamel white for the background.
Okay.
And,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So as far as I know, when you fill different glass together, the both glass has to be the same COE.
Oh, the compatible?
And
Right.
so I saw sometime you use the glass rod, glass bar.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
It means you have to test your components, your formula fit to the international COE glass for soft glass. Is that right?
Right.
Yes, but not all of them because it's depend on the color. If the color is mother opal kind of color or very
Yellow.
yellow, orange, sometimes incompatible. It is same as another glass, another clear glass.
So Niijima glass expansion ratio of about 96/7. So we can use the colored rod glass from New Zealand and also Germany, most of them. But some of them we cannot use it because of too thick color and bright color is sometimes problem.
We have a question from our seniors, senior lecturers, seniors, Professor Palita. She asked a question. She very impressed on your presentation, and her questions, she write that what do you think the difference your role as a glass artist compared to be different other artists like painter or sculptor? What is the difference in your opinion?
Well, I'm using glass because of I really like translucency and transparent of the color glass. I like painting, but the glass, only the glass can show that the color include the lights. That's I like.
Yeah.
But I'm also like painting or other sculpture work. So I think no difference between that. What do you think, Osamu?
Well, I like that simplicity. Glass has such a dichotomic characteristics. The glass can catch the lights and reflect. So it's only glass can do. So the quality of this material is so unique and interesting to me, to us. So different and kind of a magical material, we think. And we can use, a process of making glass to teach the people, to educate the people, like Niijima does. So we're enjoying both ways.
There is another question in Thai that we saw doing tableware, like glass for drinking or vessel. Can your glass used for dining?
Yes.
Yep.
I think because this question, because of they see the green and the chemical. Is it fine for everyone to use your glass for drinking water or using for dining? It's fine, right?
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, Niijima glass is better quality than usual soda lime glass. It's better than against to the acid, and aluminum contains,
What he said.
to prevent
So
Yeah,
there are
strong.
questions that your grass can mix with grass rot with red or white or not. I think you already answered this.
Because of Niijima Glass is
โอ้ยเปิดจะเบิ่งมันนี่อยู่
Have you ever worked with artists in different media? Have you ever collaborate with the artists different media or using different media?
やったじゃん、渡辺さん。Yeah, we had a good collaboration work with paint, not painter, printmaker.
Printmaker.
He designed and we make for him.
It was really fun.
During the festival, yes. He was an artist in residence at that time. So we are trying to get a more different artist, another field of the, artist.
That's very interesting.
To work together, to find a way different possibilities. So it's our own way to find better and challenging different ways. That's why we are keeping this very hard, kind of dirty working. Yeah.
I think I have one question which maybe a lot of want to ask, but they may this may be a straightforward question. But what do you think the community from Niijima get advantage to have Niijima Glass Art Center on the island?
Well, that's a good.
The people like Niijima Glass, and one of the women said she collect all of the Niijima glass like a goblet or cups, and she prepared for her daughter. When her daughter get married and go to mainland of Japan, she wants to give all of the Niijima glass to her because she thinks she doesn't want, she wants her to remember the island.
We have a reason why we teach elementary school students first, because when we teach the kids, parents can see the kids' work very carefully. After that, parents will see our work also and careful to watch us.
Do they scare with the heat or with the tension of the work? Do they scare when they see your work, or when they see very hot grass or melting grass because it's very hot?
Yes, yes, very hot. Yes. We like it. We like really hot glass.
And the students, the children also okay when they have to work with the hot grass?
Oh yes, elementary school students, yes, they're really interested in.
Probably any questions from friends from Indonesia, Malaysia, or Thai student? If you have any question, please. Don't be hesitate.
Yeah.
This is yeah, please.
First of all, thank you very much for this opportunity that we can join this amazing lecture. So I introduce myself. I am from Ivan from Indonesia, and there is my friend still working with flame working. So So here in Indonesia, glass art is not really what is it called? Not really common. So even in the fine art here in Indonesia, when I ask about glass as a art medium in Indonesia, nobody know. So here in Indonesia, I'm a little bit struggling. So I hope I was learning by myself, learning from the internet, and learn from all of you masters. Yeah. So I hope after this maybe there is more information where we can get I don't know, maybe some information about more about how to learn and everything, or collaboration maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we will do the festival coming February, next year, February, and we'll do the art shop demonstration, but also the
frameworking.
Yeah.
So
Thank
I
you,
think it's really chance. You can see our lamp working demonstration every day during a week. You can see it.
Yeah. Thank
Please
you.
check out our website.
Okay. I will. And also in Thailand, maybe because of this, I just know that there is a art academy also in Thailand. Before, I don't know. Because everywhere around here in Indonesia, I look for about glass art. Nobody have it. So
I see.
yeah, so maybe if there any program or any link information about glass in Thailand, maybe we can share it in the chat, so it's easily for me to click the link.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. The head of the glass studio, Silapakon, is we will organize next year the workshop and put it on the website, and everyone can join from Southeast Asia. Please keep your eye on information from the arcade symposium, and we will let contacts to sorry for technical problem. So I have the other questions, since our friend from Indonesia asking about the lack of knowledge in doing glass. I think for doing hot glass studio, beginning with hot glass studio may be very difficult.
Oh yes.
And the university doesn't prepare much equipment and knowledge. But I think what Southeast Asia have is frameworking and kill. So I see your work, Yumiko, you're using partly with kill.
Yes.
And
Right.
if I may, I would call partly of your work is a fusing process.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, probably you can suggest some first step for doing fusing glass and using material that we have.
Oh yes.
Well,
I usually make sheet of glass, color glass by myself, but you can buy the sheet of color glass from United States, Bull's Eye. The company name is Bull's Eye. Swanya knows well, and people can use the color glass, and which is compatible.
between the different color. And most of university had ceramic kiln, and the people can use a kiln. And if the university can build a glory hall, the glory hall and the kiln, people can make and blow glass so easily. Well, that the bullseye glass and sheet of glass are much harder than the melting glass in the furnace. The melting glass in the furnace is so soft. Compare that the sheet of glass are a little thicker, but people can blow the glass if they have glory hole. So
and kiln.
And kiln and glory hole, people can blow glass. It's really possible. And also the framework.
Yeah, not so difficult thing, I think.
So we will do this, and we will set the workshop for the next year, and perhaps Yumiko and Osamu can be our mentor, can be our advisors for this process and the workshop. I think.
Thank you very much.
I think
our pleasure.
2 hours presentation and lecture and Q&A. Do you have any last word for give us for Southeast Asia to going forward doing glass art in the future? If you have any last words, please, Yumiko and Osamu, say something.
Well, the beginning always is difficult because there is nothing. So just keep doing yourself and keep doing, practicing. It's always required for handcrafting people. So you need a good, what do you say, passion. If you have a good passion to keep it, you can make it. And we hope we can see you sometime in the future.
I want to say one of the things, I like the word glass family. Well, many American glass artists came and visit us, like Paul Marioni, and they said that we are glass family, big glass family. So even though we met each other first time, we already family. I like that word. Thank you.
Thank you, Yumiko and Osamu. People say we can make a small world when we help each other. I think this International Year of Glass and this festival and this workshop will bring us closer and sharing our knowledge. And I think in the near future we can work more closer,
right,
to share and to bring our glass communities to Southeast Asia. Today I thanks for every attendance, participants. Most of all, Yumiko and Osamu, what I see your, I have no word to say what I feel. It is such an intense of your demonstration and lecture at the same time, and I thank for every participant Thai student ขอบคุณนักศึกษาทุกคน and our friends from overseas Malaysia, Indonesia and other countries. Thank you very much. I think I going to end this lecture and participant lectures today, and I hope to see everyone again next year in the year of glass, and we will do something more. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
this is such an intense lecture.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
Well,
you must be
Well,
very
we
tired. You must be very, very tired.
Oh, no. We would like to express our gratitude to AKD and Professor Jacobin and Professor Sawaya for give us a very good opportunity. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
we want to thank you so much for your kind invitation. Yeah.
And I think a lot of what I think is very beautiful on your work is for Osamu. We cannot expect what the outcome when you cut your form. So when you start cutting the form, so we will. I think, oh God, what he going to do? He going to cut it apart and tear it into the part. What will come next? So this is something come to the surprise that you do 2-layer form. And Yumiko, what I must say, you are very powerful. You are very powerful artist. You are very energetic artist.
Thank you.
I know that. I know that.
So you can demonstrate and then come back and speak on your and give the lecture on your work, talk on your work. Well, thank you very much. I think our student and our friends have learned a lot on this lecture. So I going to end this conversation today, and I think
yes. We missed time, right?
Yeah. And hope you are very, very good. The end of the year, celebrating good New Year and success for your coming festival for next year. And I will see you.
Thank you.
From
Okay. Thank you so much.
Everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
ありがとう。